Y'all, it's your boy Kev on stage, and I put the Kanye video up yesterday. Kanye brings fake Jesus on stage, and I knew people wouldn't agree with me. I knew a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, but one comment I feel like I have to defend. It says, Kev, you getting softer by the day. Hollywood is having a bad effect on you, bro. Move back to Washington. Don't get caught up. Turned down. So, like I said, I knew everybody wouldn't agree with me on the Kanye thing. But let me be clear on what I said if you didn't see the video. I said the first thing I thought was I was upset. I asked my friends about what they thought. And then I had to question why I was still upset. The fourth thing I had to ask myself if I was doing enough to share the gospel. The fifth thing I had to ask myself is, could God use Kanye? I never once said, I agree with Kanye. Kanye is right. I just asked myself, am I doing enough to share the gospel? And can God be using Kanye? I didn't say God is using him. I said, can God be using him? In the Bible, people that were weird and often different and all of that, and people didn't think they were being used by God, were being used by God. One woman was thought to be drunk when she was really in the spirit. That's what I was asking myself, all right? Now, here's the thing that got me upset. I didn't even want to say upset, but I did, because I feel like if you disagree with me, that's fine. I never expect everyone to disagree with me, especially when I take an unpopular side. But saying that Hollywood has had a bad effect on me, I feel like I have to defend. Here's why. I don't even want to list the amount, but I was offered to play a gay choir director. Turn it down. Why? Because all choir directors in the black church are not gay, and I don't want to represent that image, and I don't want to play a gay character because it's not something that I agree with. Number two, I was offered to play a gay pastor. Turn the role down for the same reason. I don't want to disrespect the office of a pastor like that. I don't believe in that lifestyle. I don't teach my sons that, and I'm not going to do anything like that. Number three, offered a role with Russell Simmons. If I only cussed. I was given the role. I said, hey, do I have to cuss? No, we can do it clean just for you. They came back and said, hey, you're going to have to cuss. Okay, that's not my thing. Go ahead and cast somebody else. More money than ever. Those roles, more money than I ever have gotten to be a part of a YouTube video. Turned all of them down. Opportunity to work with Russell Simmons. They were like, Kev, you got to write a little edgier. It's got to have more cussing in it. That's not my thing. Thank you. No, thank you. You can, keep it. Turn that role down. YouTube videos for my sons scheduled on Sundays. I told them, hey, I know we don't have a lot of time on Saturdays and throughout the week, but we go to church on Sundays. So we can't shoot 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. We can shoot after we go to church. If that's a problem, then we're going to have to shoot another day, or we just can't make the video. They said, hey, we understand, and reschedule the video accordingly. Another thing is in Hollywood, and I don't even live in Hollywood, but I get the sentiment. I don't have any accountability. In Washington, my pastor, if I didn't go to church, my pastor would call me. My friends would call me. In Washington, nobody would even know whether I went to church or not. But have I been to church every single Sunday? Absolutely. If I'm not out of town, usually at church, I'm in church every single Sunday. Have I stopped reading my Bible? No. Have I stopped praying? No. So to say that Hollywood has gotten a bad effect on me, I need to move back to Washington, I've actually had to defend my belief more in Hollywood than ever in Washington. And I don't think that's true. I just don't think that's true. I can give you that you don't agree with me on Kanye, but does that all of a sudden make me unsaved? That's the problem that I have with this. I've made more videos about the church and through the church since I've been in Washington. I still haven't cussed in a video. You haven't heard about me sleeping on my wife. There's no internet pictures of me. There's nothing that I haven't done before that I'm doing now. I've always in my videos done stuff people don't agree with, always taken the other side of the fence. So it has nothing to do with moving to LA. So when I start cussing in my videos, when I start, doing anything like that, that's when you can say, Kev, Hollywood's having an effect on you. Movie roles that I've had an opportunity to be in that have sex scenes, I'm cool. That's not who I am. It's not about the money. What does it profit a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his soul? That's not me. So to say that without knowing the whole truth is upsetting to me. Okay, I am a person. I read the comments. I get upset. And that had me upset because it's just not the truth. Okay? You don't have to agree with me on anything. I don't expect people to agree with me, and I'm not going to just say what everybody should say. That's the easy answer on all my videos, is to say everything everybody says and have everybody agree with you. I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. And you can disagree. I'm never upset. Somebody else said, Kev, that's the difference between discernment. And I agree. That's a great point. There's a lot of things in here that disagree with me and that are fine. But to say that I'm getting soft is not true. All right? And we'll get back to the funny videos after I clean this house, because I can't have my wife being all upset at me 2 or 3 videos up and then my house is dirty. And I'm not going to have a happy wife. Happy wife, happy life. All right? I'm not mad anymore. It's gone. It's off my chest. We're moving on.